What's up guys, Travis here. Today is September the 13th and Apple will be holding their Time Flies special event in just 2 days. There's been a lot of speculation on what's being revealed and what isn't, and of course we know that the new iPhone update is coming this year, but Apple is launching more products alongside it. In this video, we'll see exactly what Apple will be announcing at their upcoming event and throughout 2020. First off, Apple could potentially be holding 2 events this year. They've done this in the past with a major iPhone event in September and then a smaller event in October. Big-time leakers and pretty much all of media are claiming that the 2 events will swap around this year, with the smaller event happening first and then the iPhone event happening later in October. And actually, Apple's CFO did confirm that the iPhone could be delayed a few weeks due to supply chain issues. Again, the Tuesday event has been named Time Flies, and that caused people to speculate different things. Most evidence indicates the release of the Apple Watch and an iPad Air, but Apple could also be hinting at the iPhone's time-of-flight sensor. Whatever the case, let's dive in right away to what's new this year. Kicking things off is the iPhone 12 with the first design change since the iPhone 10. We're finally moving away from the round edge and back to the iPhone 5 style of square frames. It's been 3 generations since they've changed the style of the body, and there's going to be 4 new models this year, all of which are going to support 5G connectivity, and the model that I'll be picking up is the iPhone 12 Pro Max with a new larger 6.7-inch display. There's going to be 2 6.1-inch iPhones for the regular and Pro model, and finally a compact iPhone at 5.4 inches. OLED panels are going to be available across the board for better battery life and image quality, so we're going to see improvements in terms of contrast, peak brightness, and color range. Unfortunately, the 120Hz ProMotion display is rumored to only be for the Pro Max model only. This is due to battery constraints, as doubling the refresh rate consumes a lot more battery, and overall, all the iPhones this year will have a smaller battery capacity compared to last year. Overall, we'll still see battery life improvements due to the efficiency in the A14 chip. As for RAM, we'll be seeing 4GB for the normal iPhone and 6GB for the Pro model. All iPhones will have a wide and ultra-wide lens, with the Pro models having an extra telephoto and a time-of-flight sensor. Next up, the Apple Watch is very likely to be introduced as early as next Tuesday. We'll be seeing improved performance with the new S6 processor and faster connectivity in terms of LTE and Wi-Fi. We'll also see improvements in health monitoring with the help of the new pulse oximeter sensor, as well as the sleep tracking that was introduced in watchOS 7. I also expect better battery life, whether that's coming from the S6 processor improvements or from a physically bigger battery. Additionally, I hope to see some sort of low power mode for while you sleep, and then quick charging when you wake up. The Apple Watch Series 3 should be getting an update as well, and actually the entire Apple Watch lineup could become its own product family. Maybe Apple will call it the Watch Series 6 and then a Apple Watch Pro, and not that I want another Apple Pro product, nor is a watch really a professional item, but it does follow along with Apple's new naming scheme. Anyways, this cheaper watch is fitness-centric and will compete with the likes of Fitbit at a much cheaper cost. And to cut down the cost, some features must be removed. For example, we might be seeing the removal of the heart rate sensor, as well as the always-on display that was introduced in the Series 5 watch. Internally, it should get updated with a new processor, and some new features along with it. I hope to see it modeled after the Series 4 watch instead of the Series 3, as it had a better screen-to-body ratio. As for the iPad, originally I wasn't too sure if it was going to be an 8th generation iPad or an iPad Air 4, but going by recent leaks, it's likely going to be a new iPad Air. This also kind of ties in with the Time Flies theme, but whatever the case, leaks point to a redesign similar to the iPad Pro model. That means a full-body screen and no more home button, which also could mean no Touch ID. My hopes for this device is that they actually use it to experiment with other Touch ID systems, like using the power button or a under-screen fingerprint reader. Don't get me wrong, Face ID is quick and works well most of the time, but I'm often left in situations where just having Touch ID would be a better solution. I don't know, am I the only one that misses it? Comment down below if you guys want to see a return of Touch ID. Now, if they plan on getting rid of anything, I hope it's the Lightning port, and I hope that they adopt USB-C. This does mean that the first generation Apple Pencil won't be supported anymore, but if Apple wants the iPad to be taken seriously as a computer replacement, having a universal connector is a step in the right direction. Whenever we see the iPhone 12 revealed, we'll also see Airtags as well. The Airtags are a Bluetooth tracker for your keys, wallet, and other gadgets. It will have full Find My app integrations built right in, and they're rumored to take advantage of Apple's AR kit as well as the new time-of-flight sensor in the iPhone. This will allow it to help locate misplaced items by placing augmented reality markers in the real world. You'll be able to sweep the room with your phone camera, and an AR flag or balloon of some sort will show the tag location. The Airpod Studio headphones are rumored to be coming as well, and I'm personally very excited about these. They're going to be a wireless noise-canceling pair of headphones, and hopefully they'll be a good alternative instead of the Sony XM4 or Bose QC lineup. They should get all the features of the AirPod Pro like pass-through and spatial audio. Leaks have come out saying that there could be 2 versions, a lighter plastic one for athletic wear, and then a larger version with leather details for home and studio use. Mockups appeared as well, showing them in various colors. I personally hope to see a black version, as that's the color that I would pick up for myself. Also, during WWDC this year, Apple mentioned that the first ARM-based Mac is coming by the end of 2020. Supply chain issues might interfere with that, but if it is coming, I suspect that it's going to be the 12-inch MacBook. As for specs, it should be running on a custom A14X chip and have up to 20 hours of battery life. Now, we're not exactly sure what else Apple has planned for us, but they should still have some secrets up their sleeves. Maybe we'll be seeing a 14-inch MacBook Pro refresh, or even an early preview of the AR glasses. Whatever the case, we'll see what the first event has in store for us next Tuesday. Anyway, like the video if you liked it, comment below if you didn't, and if you haven't already, subscribe for more Travis Tries Tech. Peace.